Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is from an online league set up by my good friend Donnie Peters amongst a bunch of other friends. It's basically a 12-week league where 8 of your best results count towards the end of league standings. There are payouts for each week as well as the final standings. This footage you're about to see is from my Twitch channel and you can follow live on Mondays, but in the meantime, here is a downloaded recording of all the action. Let's do it. Hello everyone and welcome back. Week 5, mixed feelings. How are you all doing tonight? We've got about 1 minute till we start. Table should be loading up any second. There it is. Looks like we're going to be a bit light on numbers tonight. So far we have 8 players. We've got 8 players. Should have 12. I know 1, 2 are in Reno for Run It Up Reno. Another one is working an event, just like I will be next week. And then another, Bloodlow 12, who's currently sitting 4th in the rankings. He doesn't need to play, but he is currently MIA. We might try and pull up this other table too, but we have also, I'm going to fold that terrible hand, we also have a changing username. And the reason, maybe I shouldn't say, but he had some issues with his account, but he's in. So I'm going to pull up this other table in a sec. But there we go. And you will see that I punt to you is actually Bill Walton 00. So for all those playing at home. So at this table we have myself down the bottom of the screen. We have Faith Mixed Maniac sitting on our left, followed by Master. We always play with Master of Pooh. He always just beats us. So it's not a good start. And then we have Happy Freight up top. Now let's have a quick look at the standings that I have updated. Grumpy on top. Grumpy is, wait, so there's 3. There's 3 people that run it up Reno. Grumpy, Brent Harrington, High Five, and Han. And who knows, they might get in there. They got another 9 minutes. But we look at the standings. You got Grumpy well out in top, followed by Master of Pooh 8. Fate. Look, we got top. We got 4. We got 3 of the top 5 on the leaderboard on this table, and me sitting in a terrible 8th place. But Grumpy, Master of Pooh, Mixed Maniac 3rd, Bloodlow 12, Happy Free 22. It's pretty solid top 5. Then we drop back to Rip Marty, Don Peters, Tramstop, Bill Walton 00, who is now I Punt to You, which I can change, and Little Lost Fool, High Five, and What is 7 plus 6. I'm gonna try and change Bill Walton right now. Give me a sec, guys. We got the 846. We're gonna raise this up. I haven't played a hand yet. I punt to you. I punt to you. Cool. Alright, we got a call. We discards 2. We're gonna discard 2. We're gonna make the rough 8. And we are not going anywhere. We're gonna stand pat. We're gonna fire off the whole way here. And we did play a hand a couple weeks ago where Master Pooh got very, I think he checked an 8, a good 8 to me. So let's just see what happens here. Got the check raise. We're gonna make it 3 bets. See if he'll break. Maybe he has an 8 too, and he can break. That's the plan. Since he's called, he's pretty much gonna go pat pat check check. I'm not gonna put a bet in because he has me beat pretty much most times here. And he's not falling to a bluff, so. Yep, 8-6. Pretty standard. Good start, guys. Just always gets me. But that was a pretty standard hand. Basically made it 3 bets just to try and get the give him a break. Maybe the same hand. Didn't work, but it's okay. Now, if we look at the other table, oh, you know what? Made a mistake here. Grumpy is playing, but he is currently sitting out now. He did tell me on the phone. No, he told me when we were playing mix the other day that he was driving up today, and it was going to be hit or miss if he made it in time. And right now, it looks like he has not made it in time. I told him he should just play from the car. He didn't like that idea. Maybe he's just trying to hope I bust first, get that 1 point. For him, probably doesn't matter since he's got such a big lead, but you know. Could raise the button here. Still, maybe keep the 9. I think we'll try it. I was surprised to have Faith actually in tonight. She is in... Where's the Masters? She's a golfing person. She's at wherever the Masters are. I think she's watching. I think she played around. She was unsure if she's going to play. But she's here. Made a 9 here. I'm going to bet. It's pretty much the same situation as before. 9-7. What this guy won then? Didn't catch it. Oh, he bluffed us. Oh, disgusting. Disgusting. Had him. Had him. It's alright. It's okay. We will live. I did break the best hand. It happens, but it's alright, it's alright. Alright, with the ace-9 of hearts. Suited. Got flopped the flush draw. I wonder if a check raise will be the... Yeah, maybe we bet and get 2 bets. There it is. Make it 3 bets. I'm trying to rep like the King Jack. Oh, look, it's working. Now, if we get an ace here, we're betting. That's the question. I don't think we are. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Fills the bluff range, which kind of sucks. So I think we just fold. For pair, that guy shot backdoor flush draw. We will check call at least a bet here. At least one. It's not a good card at all. Didn't catch it. Might win though. No, we don't. Bum bum. That's a good point. I should actually update the usernames too. Before anyone up to you. Oh, interesting. Flop. Full house. Then we win a pot finally. Finally! Bum, bum, bum. What do you have that hand? One night queens. Pocket fives. Junk. Junk. Seven deuce. Small blind. Let's raise it up. Call one. That ain't gonna be the flop we're looking for. Let's pull up this other table, shall we? There it is. Looks like I punt to you out with the other chip lead. I wonder if my sound is working. Where is my chat box? I feel like the Twitch is playing out. Anyone? Can someone give me some feedback? Do we have any issues here? Alright, we're playing Omaha. We're gonna raise up the ace deuce. I flop top two. Not a good back. Probably just wanted to stay high. Ace would be a good card. This is gonna bet again. I don't know the low, but I have to bet. Wow, just got scooped. Interesting. Didn't see that one happen. And we got a walk. So I'm gonna be taking 8th tonight, guys. Lock 8th up. Not going too well so far. A couple cooler hands. All right, we're gonna play hard because we need some help. We need a lot of help. I need a flop that's gonna help me. We have a bit of something. That would be something. We get bet in here. Hate to get check raise. Hate it. That's a pretty bad card too. We're just gonna check behind. All right, we're gonna win one. Win another finally. Let's just keep it going. Let's just play quick. Let's play hard. Top pair. No real low. We'll call a bet. We'll see what develops. We got a gut shot. Might have the best hand still. Do we have the best hand? Probably not, right? Could be better than the flush draw. Yeah, terrible card. We are going to get half, which is okay. Badoogie, 9 doogie. Alright, let's play one. Like I said, we're playing quick tonight. Run the chips up or run them down. We do have a pair. We could scoop. Feels like ace 4 9 10. We scoop ace 4 9 10. Good thing you had ace 4 9 10. Let's look. Let's load it up. Nope, didn't want to load. Let's try once more. Oh wow, ace 2 7 10. Close. I was about there. Thought you might bet the ace deuce on turn. So I give him the ace 4. I think that's a fair assessment. Another doogie. Jack Doogie. Let me get this game in the mix. Straight Badoogie League. That would be pretty fun, actually. Okay. Oh, wrong game. Payload high. I'm gonna play that pot. Bump, bump, bump. I need some music. Alright, let's have a look at this other table. We have Grumpy still sitting out, trying to get that point. Way things going right now for me. He's got a good chance. Got a good chance. Looks like there's a little pot going on right here, but otherwise, winner of this pot's pretty much going to take the chip lead, I think. Looks like Matt, no, sorry, Will O'Connor. Up to 3,400. He is the current chip leader. We flopped a interesting hand here. Bad low, but not flush, and little Broadway rapish kind of hand. It's a pretty bad card for us. I'm just going to let it go. Don't have the nut flush. Alright, we are in Raz. We got the ace up. We got the terrible down cards. Would have completed if it came to us, but we let it go. Registration is now closed, so there will just be 8 of us. I think 8 means you have to win to get the extra points. Not sure. Maybe it's still top 2. Maybe it's 6 and under is 1. But either way, we need some help, guys. Especially if we keep finishing 7th every week. Can't handle that. We need a win. And need is an understatement. Faith is saying, I have a black screen on your stream. If the 5 of diamonds folds, we could have had a bit of something simple. Are there any problems in this stream? Volume good? But looking at our point situation, a win would get us in the mix. Would put us in the top 4, I think. Yeah. And we need a win. Like I said, need is the understatement of the year. Looks like Faith has the 8-7-5-4-3 low. Let's scoop that pot. Here we go. Maybe we can make some magic here. We get that fold. There it is. We'll take this one down, surely. Yes. I see Donnie Peters is watching the stream. Donnie, I made a command just for you, see if you can guess it. Just one. I only added one this week. They'll leave it for a little bit. Don't need to change them up all the time. I just update the leaderboard. I update the usernames. And through advice, I decided to take away the hate rankings. You know, it's not cool. Not cool showing a lot of hate. We will complete. We're against 2 good cards, but we want to play some hands. We need to win some pots. We need to get those chips. We need to win. We get those points. We're going to get something going. Looks like it's tied right now. The Queen 7 v the Queen 7. I'm going to save a bet by checking. Catches the Jack. I improve. We're going to bet. There we go. Take it down. Queen 8 low. Had a nice little Badusi hand going. 8, 7, 4, 5. Still in Raz. Probably one more hand. Maybe 2 if this one's quick. Okay, Kim just wrote test in the chat box. She's having some problems with her phone. Maybe it's the Wi-Fi out there in South Carolina. Is it South Carolina? Is that where the Masters are? I don't know. I'm not a golf dude. A wrestling dude. As Donnie pointed in the chat box, he put exclamation mark WWE. Spat out my favorite current WWE wrestlers. I was gonna do past wrestlers, but that's hard, man. And how far back should I go? Where do you put it's where do I put Triple H? Is he past? I mean, he still wrestles. The Rock? He'll come back for a match, probably, right? Maybe not. He makes all the money. We are switching the game to start high. We have 3 to a flush. 1 club dead, 1 9 dead, 1 3 dead. We are not in a good spot. But we're in it to play some hands. We will probably peel something off here. Yeah, why not? Anyway, my favorite. Let's play this hand first. Let's focus. We've got a pair of 4s. We are probably definitely trailing at least a pair. We've got a little bit of equity. Not now. Steals our club. Might have gone to 2 pairs, so we're just gonna let it go. My favorite WWE wrestlers. Number 1, AJ Styles. Best wrestler in the company right now. There is no way that guy can have less than a 4-star match. He's just too good. And his movesets are cool too. Some of the coolest moves. Just defeated Shane O'Mac at WrestleMania yesterday. Number 2, Seth Rollins. Same thing. It's hard for him to have a bad match. He has had some injuries, so he is not at the level of AJ Styles, but his movesets are pretty good too. Got some cool little funky moves. Big, strong CrossFit guy, but he can do stuff off the top rope. 3, Kevin Owens. How do you not love Kevin Owens? It makes me, like, potentially be a wrestler. That guy's, like, 280 pounds and a big gut. He's okay on the money. He had a sick storyline with Chris Jericho that just ended, I think. I think it just ended. You know, there's actually a match that he had on the Indies. So his son's name is Kevin Owens' real name is Kevin Steen, I think, and his son's name is Owen Steen. That's where the Kevin Owens kind of comes from, and it's cool. Kevin Owens, KO initials, you know, knockout. There's a lot of wordplay, a lot of stuff you can do with KO. But anyway, so there's a match where he was beating the guy. I think he basically crushed the guy. And then he got his son from the audience. Brought him out. And I think he gave him like a little mini frog splash or something. Like, the son was like 6 months old. Like, literally 6 months old. And brought him out, like, dropped him on the guy. And then Little Owen pinned him for the win. That's pretty funny. You can look it up on YouTube. It's actually pretty hilarious. Anyway, let's go to 4. My rankings is Finn. Problem is, Finn came to WWE, crushed NXT, came to the main roster, and he won the title. He probably had like 4 matches, won the title. And during the match against Seth Rollins, Torres popped his shoulder out, put it back in, kept wrestling, won. I don't know what he did, rotator cuff? But he's been out a long time. But he is back. He's been on the some of the house shows. So I expect him back tonight. Monday Night Raw is on tonight. I am not watching it yet, but I assume he'll come back soon. And 5th could be on my past WWE wrestlers is Triple H. He's my favorite, one of my favorite. You know how you can decide on who your favorite wrestler is if you're a kid, without realizing who your favorite wrestler is by who you choose to play with in video games. I always just choose Kurt Angle, The Rock, Triple H. I'll tell you why. Because of their finishing moves. What I used to do was I used to put the guy on the table and then you pedigree him through the table would break. You know? Angle slam through the table would break. Rock bottom through the table would break. Someone like... Let me think. I mean, obviously you got Undertaker. You can do Tombstone Piledrive, you can do Choke Slam. But there's some guys' finishing moves. Well, let's say Chris Jericho. His finishing move is that the Code Breaker, which would hurt yourself if you did through the table. But really, it's the Walls of Jericho. Walls of Jericho on the table is not that good. So anyway, I used to choose Triple H and Kurt Angle and The Rock a lot. Kurt Angle did just get inducted into the Hall of Fame. I hope he comes back. One of my favorites. But Triple H, he might be the best ever on the mic. I know you got The Rock out there, but damn, Triple H can do a promo to save his life. And he's so jacked. He got that. He's got the skull mask that he wears for WrestleMania entrances, which he didn't wear for this one, which I was disappointed in. But skull mask. We're gonna play this hand here. We're not gonna get, if it went call, we might have made it like 2 bets. But we are trailing. We are losing to King High. We do have a pair now. You know, I might put a raise here. I might try and represent the 4-5, the 4-3, obviously the Ace-3. You know, put some heat on Faith. If she just has a pair of kings, we get to like, well, that card's going to kill me, but, you know. We got 3 to a flush now, and a pair. I'm looking at a good spot. What do we need here? We need like a 3 of spades. Who's going to let it go? But back to Triple H. Man, he's like the best shape of his life. Shaved his head. He's got the thick beard. What's cool for like WrestleMania and big like pay-per-views, you bring Stephanie McMahon out. Stephanie McMahon may be the best heel in the WWE, hands down. For any kids of you watching out there, mute this as I say this. Stephanie McMahon is just a pure bitch. And she plays the part so well. We got a little handy. We got aces. Looks like I got a low. I'm not going to raise. When he bets the 9 Jack and he's playing the hand, it's more like he's got a 9 in the hole. He could have a Jack. What did I can't see what he had. I'm going to call. We might be able to get to a showdown here cheap. Yeah. With the low draw, we could be dead to this low. I don't think we can fold though. You know, queen could just be enough to win this hand. Good ace is up. He bets again. We're pretty much going to lose this hand, I think. I brought it in, right? I brought it in. Call. Is that what happened? 9, 10. Yeah. He's already bluffed me once today. Okay. Good fold, Tim. Aces up in the muck. Aces up in the muck. I'm on to you, Master Pooh. I'm on to you. Let's go back to wrestling talk. Wrestling talk is Remco is already turning up the stream with all this wrestling talk. GG Ducky. Guys, wrestling's life. Remco, wrestling is alive. I'm gonna write that in the chat box. Hashtag wrestling is life. Okay, let's move. Let's finish this Triple H talk before Remco gets or San gets his panties in a knot. But yeah, we bring Stephanie McMahon out, biggest heel. You know, it just makes the match fantastic. And last time she got put through a table. What more could you ask for? Donnie Brasco, Donnie Peters is asking, anyone else sad they're not at Run Up Reno? Yes, I am sad. Got a bunch of friends up there right now. What do we got? Oh, got a blocker on the ace. I'm just going to bring it in. Jesse Caps up at Run It Up Reno. Friend Adam up at Run It Up Reno. Spencer Chen up at Run It Up Reno. Grumpy heading up to Run It Up Reno. Han at Run It Up Reno. My other friend Jason Stern heading up to Run It Up Reno. What are you going to do? We got no hand? Just check, Cole. You got a pair of jacks? Okay. Jacks up, even better. I had a lot of friends up there that I play mixed with on a regular basis. So I'm definitely very sad. But we are planning on going up. Isn't that right, Donnie? And Remco. Whoever else wants to go. We are planning on going up for their October edition, or whenever it is. I'm assuming, I think last year was in October. The year before was in, I think October is a good month, right? Halloween. But it is in Reno, which means Lake Tahoe, which means some skiing and some other cold-based activities. I am definitely looking forward to it. I already asked the wife. I said, honey. I didn't say honey. I said, hey, just letting you know, in October I'm going up to Reno. If you want to come, you can come. She goes, I gotta be looking after the kids. I'm like, bring the kids. Little holiday. Go play in some snow. And I said, what am I gonna do? Gotta be at the casino all day. I'm like, you don't be at the casino. There's lots of stuff to do. He's like, I gotta go to this small town, the smallest, crappiest town in Nevada. I'm like, it's not that bad. But I will want to go. Donnie Peters saying, October we should all go. They love mixed games up there, and it is a great time. They do love mixed games up there. I was up there in May of last year working for Poker News with Donnie Peters, with Brent Harrington, who's high five on this, and with, who did I work? I worked with Mo cannot pronounce his surname, Nuwara, and Drew Amato, who I'm actually working with in Edmonton. In 2 days I leave. Wednesday lunchtime. We had a great time. We were playing 4-8 mix. We played, I think we tried to get 10-20 mix. They love mixed games. Tournaments are fun. Not big buy-ins. A lot of fun stuff, which is, it's just a good time. Now we got the nut flush draw here. We got gut shot to Broadway. We're gonna call. Good raise. But when he leads out here, at worst he has like king queen. So that's like the only hand I think we get to fold. But he can easily have like 10-9 pocket nines. Maybe as a set. He's not folding either of those hands. So I just think a raise, even though we have the nut flush draw, won't work. And then we obviously catch the brick on the river, which we are not going to bluff at. And it looks like we lost one on this other table while I was talking Reno and wrestling. We have lost. Did he get all the chips? What happened? Oh my. We lost Matt Clark. And because Grumpy, say 9-10, I didn't put 9-10 in his range, but 9-10 suited is definitely With Grumpy sitting out, they're technically heads up. So we have scored 1 point, guys. And guess what? There are 7 players left. We are locked for 7th. Now we just got to get through Grumpy. So we're gonna play a little interesting. We're gonna try and get. Look, Grumpy's got more chips than me. So we're gonna try and get him manied out. This is gonna be hard. I gotta win some hands. For that to start. But yep, Remco is in for Reno in October. You know, boys poker trips are fun times. A couple years ago, it's like 4 years ago now. A few of us went to Cincinnati, Ohio, to play the WSOP circuit event there. We got the dealer rates because our friend Charlie is the tournament director there. Set us up with some, cheap hotel rates. We played a bunch of tournaments. I actually cashed. I think I cashed 3 in a row or 4 in a row tournaments, but only put me down for 3. Only put me down for 2 because the last one was like, it's basically like a double up stimulus or something. I can't remember what it was. Basically, I think it's 200 buy-in, and I like made $400. I made $200. I cashed for 400 or something, but they didn't register. It was regarded as like a satellite on Hendon Mob, so I didn't even get the cash. Didn't get the flag for it, but I got like 3 cashes. I'm gonna check it right now. It's been so long since I cashed in a tournament. Results. Hendon Mob. Of course, I got a tab for myself. All right, let's Worst Sub Circuit. It was my last. Yeah, 2. I cashed 3 in a row, but I only put 2 on Hendon Mob. The last time I cashed in something real. When I say real, I mean not nightlies, not stuff at the Orleans. We gotta walk with that monster, the monster hand. But yeah, that was our last one. We went to Cincinnati. We played some. I didn't play that much cash. I think I played one or 2 sessions. Played like 3 or 4 tournaments. We all had, and we were actually there to watch Green Bay Packers take on the Cincinnati Bengals. It was one of the best games of the year. And then we watched the Cincinnati Reds game versus. Oh, now I'm stumped. Cincinnati Reds. I can't remember. We watched the baseball game. Poker-wise, I got those 3 cashes. There was another guy that won a main event seat. Another guy that played the main event. We had one guy, Josh Kalick, who is not in this league due to other commitments. But he played a tournament where if you made the final table, you won a diamond card. And he made the final table and he won a diamond card. That was just insane. But it was a best trip, and we never went on. None of us have been on one since. One guy got married. I was already married. And it's been hard to try and organize something because when you go on these poker trips with your boys, you really want the option of not always poker. And Cincinnati had, one. I think it was one guy. I think Ben was from Cincinnati, so that helped a little bit. Bottom pair, not folding. So I'll just check. And we lose. But you want a little bit more than just poker. Cincinnati gave us football, gave us baseball. Reno would give us skiing. What else can you do? Could go snowmobile riding. What else? What else are you doing? I don't even know. I've never been to like those kind of places when it's cold. Anyway, we raised up aces here. Got 2 callers. We did flat middle pair, but it is not a good board at all for us. So we are going to play very passively here. And Donnie Peters, after I just mentioned Mo, he just finished. He's cashed the WSOP Circuit 365 event for a whopping $10,000. He will be at the World Series this year, working hard for Poker News, just like I will be, and just like no one else in this league right now that's playing. I think Brent might be. I don't know. Alright, that's a pretty bad river. Fills up 2 pair ranges, obviously makes straights and flushes. And we are not calling a single bet. So bet the minimum. You can have it. No blockers. Well, we had a 10 blocker, we had the 6 of clubs blocker, but you know what I mean. Faith is saying I see 6 in your future. I see 7th in my future at this point. I'm on 1600. We got Grumpy on 2100, but he is still in. So just blinding him away. He's already got that 1 point. Good chance I take 7th. He'll get 2 points. I look like a fool. A fool! But Remco, you don't want to talk about wrestling. So what do you want to talk about? I'm going to appeal one here with my Broadway John backdoor nut flush. That is not the card we are looking for. So I have a 9. Should have a 9. I don't know. Could have King Queen. That's a pretty bad card, but we could bluff. Do we want to bluff? We're going to make it like 175. If he just checks the turn, he's more likely to have the jack, right? He could have the jack 10 hand. The jack 10, queen 8. So, fold. Check fold, I mean. King, queen, 7, 3. He is probably... I don't know, Matt. What are you doing? You calling a bet? I was going to make it 175 into 210. 175 into 210. I think you fold with the 7. Yeah, you definitely fold. I know, unless you're going to hero me. We're going to raise the semi-wheel draw up. I'm going to win that pot. To shout out to Mo, we need Mo in this league. Alright, we're going to raise up the 8 smooth draw. Keep the 10. We ain't going to. Especially now that we've been 3-bet. But Fate's pretty loosey-goosey when it comes to these games, so I wouldn't be surprised if she's drawing 2 here. But let's make it look like we're drawing 2. See? We're drawing 1. We're in the lead. We did not improve. We're going to bet, though. Bet the 1 draw. She takes 1, so now we're back to the even race. We're going to check here. We could pat the queen. No, didn't let me do it. Didn't let me do it. Made the 8-6. We are going to... I think we're going to bet. 8-6 is too strong. Right? 8-7 we might check. We're going to bet. She didn't lead out. She must have a 9. 9-7 4-3 deuce. 9-7 4-3 deuce. 9-7 4-3 good fold. Faith, please tell us what you have. I put you on 9-7 4-3 deuce. We have another wheel draw. Same hand, right? We just had the 7-5-3. So we'll raise it up again. Don't have the button this time, unfortunately. But we can live without that. We got the button now. 9-7 4-3 deuce, Faith. Is that what you had? So I'm putting you on. Back up. So over 2,000. We are now... Oh, we're still not ahead of Grumpy. Sit cooler, guys. With the bad wheel draw. The bad 7 draw here. With the 6. We're 2 6s though. Got a blocker. Mo thinks he's the best at every game. Like hands down the best at every game. We're gonna fold. Guys, we got 5 viewers. We had like 15 last week. Where is everyone? Missing a couple because they're in Reno. A couple I was busy. I know Sean McCormack watched last week. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to Aria. But I saw in the mixed game group he was going to go play 3-6 Dealer's Choice at Aria for a little bit. That is a little too low for me, stake-wise. Only because of the rate. I'm not being like a fool. I'm not trying to be like a douche. It's a little low. 4-8 is still a little low too. Just the rate can really hurt. Alright. Faith just wants to 3-bet me all day, huh? Alright, okay, okay. You just got one. You got the hand this time. She's got the hand. Alright, we got to catch up. We got one. Alright, we need one more. We need a 3-4 ball. 2 sides. Discard. 2 sides. No, that's not. We're gonna call one more. One more. We need the 3. We need the 4. We will take an 8. I think an 8 is good. I think a 9 is not. But we will try and get the 4 of clubs. Boom! Oh, we got the 4, not the club. Now, this is an interesting spot. We made number 4. And the real question is, because we're not folding, we're definitely calling. The real question is, do we raise? She makes it 3 bets, we got muck. That's the problem. She could think I'm bluffing. She could have an 8. I think we might do this. We might just, God, if she 3 bets me, I'm going to spew. I might have to call. I shouldn't call, but I want to call. Alright, raise it up. If he pounds it straight in, that's when we're like, oh yeah, we win. When she calls, we win. She said, very nice hand. You said, what is a very nice hand? We got the deuce, the 5. We ain't holding back. I'm all in, man. Remco is saying it has to be a lock that Grumpy makes the final table. I mean, if I didn't win that hand, I was sitting there. It was going to be close. We just need... We didn't get any ante games, and we just need Grumpy to be whittled down. Whittled right now. If they play quick enough, that helps too. Alright. Happy Freak limped in. I checked my 5-3-4, and he took 3. Taking 2. We got a good card, and we're going to bet this. Should we raise it if he bets? I think we would. Uh-oh. 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 He might have improved. I think he just improved. If he's got drawing 1, his hand is way better than ours. Anything worse than this would be like 6-5-4-3. That's the worst hand than this. And you probably don't do that with 7-6-5-4. So. God, if I didn't have a straight draw, I mean, 7 or 8. He has to have at least. Let's say he has 2. There's 6 of them. Okay. Okay. You got it, so nice hand, nice hand. Well played, well played. Looks like Happy Freak is currently 2nd in chips, just out pipping Donnie Peters. But after this hand, he probably has more chips. Did not flop well. Could have made 3 bets pre, but I don't play like that. I don't play that aggro limit hold'em style that a lot of others do. We're going to muck the 5-7 off. A little update on Grumpy. Grumpy currently has 1,701 chips. Good for 7th out of 7th. Faith in 6th place with 2,000. I am in 5th place with 23.95. Followed by Donnie Peters, who's actually in a hand, but he's got 36. Master Pooh has also got 36. Then Happy Freak, 2nd in chips, 3,900. And chip leader, Will, RIP Marty O'Connor, 6,500. Will O'Connor, if you're watching this, I sent you a Twitter DM asking you if you wanted to join our Sunday soccer team. I have yet to hear a response. Why are you avoiding me? Not cool, man. Not cool. I'm going to post it in your chat box right now. So our Sunday soccer team is not very good. You know why? Because we have two guys on the team that suck. One guy thinks he's Messi, but he can't run, and he turns the ball over, and he's lazy. The other guy from, I don't know, Yugoslavia, I don't know where his name is, Haris Slavanovic, just doesn't know what he's talking about, just doesn't play defense. And he is terrible. And me and Daniel spoke about getting more players and him taking over the team so they could kick these fools off. He said, I'm taking the team over, I'm adding players, I'm kicking them off after the World Series. You know, because Daniel obviously plays a big schedule. I will be working. So we can't afford to have like 5, 6 players turn up. We need 8. And might as well let these fools keep playing registration and then we kick them off. But they're terrible. He has brought in a goalkeeper. I was playing goalie the last, we had a really good goalkeeper. One of the best I've ever played with. And we lost him. He was playing 3 nights a week, he said, and he was older. He had like some knee issues, so he just kind of dropped this team. Don't blame him. So I was playing goalie. I was doing okay. Had one really good game. Let in 2 goals in the first 2 minutes, and then we won 12-2. So I thought that was a pretty good effort. First time being in goals in months. Once I got the first 2 goal rusts done, I was pretty good actually. Faith, if you 3-bet me one more time. Anyway, he added, Daniel has added his friend Eric Wasserson, who actually played on this team before I played on this team. So maybe I guess he quit and I took his spot when Daniel asked me to play. He's going to play goalie supposedly. So I hope he's good in there. He added another guy he met at the gym who said he used to play. That helps. I think he added one more guy as the backup, as like an insurance. I think it's his assistant, Christian. Is it Christian? Yeah, Christian. And he played without many moons ago. Donnie Peters might remember this. But he played with our co-ed team once when Daniel used to be on our co-ed team. I remember him playing. He was okay, I think, from memory. Not 100% sure, but... Alright, we raised up the Ace 4-9-8, which isn't a very good hand, but we did flop okay. Ace 5-3, we flopped top pair, gut shot to the wheel. Now we turn trips. But there's some Ace 3s here, I know it. So, but I'm going to bet once. I guess check around the flop and then turn checks. If these guys bet the turn, it's more kind of obvious. Got no low. Well, that's a low. We have a very bad low. And we got trips. Could easily get scooped. We could easily scoop. I just don't think it's worth betting, really. Cause, I don't want to miss. I hate missing value, though. He could just have 2-7 low. Wins half. Yeah, we'll check. He had the 6 low and a couple different fancy gut shots, so he ain't folded. We could scoop him, and he could have easily scooped us too. Any deuce diamond that doesn't give me a full house or a 7, he gets it all. But anyway, back to soccer. So hopefully these new players help. World Series will be here. I got friends coming from Australia, and they will be playing occasionally, I guess. We do have the World Cup of Vegas, early July. Team Australia is the worst team in there. But, Donnie Peters, you will remember we beat America 2 years ago on July 4th. Best day ever. Then we lost every game after that, and USA, I think, won. Or did they come second? Whatever. But it's fun, man. It's a lot of fun. But the friends that are coming from Australia, one of them is getting married. He's having his bachelor party here. Shout out to James Bernard. He is a very good soccer player. And the people that he is bringing for his bachelor party are all very good soccer players. They represent Australia, and Victoria is the state we're from. On different levels, mainly futsal. So it's, if you guys don't know futsal, it's basically indoor soccer with a weird, different shaped ball. It's on like a basketball court-sized field, but there's outs. Indoor soccer, obviously grass, bigger field, no outs. I mean, sorry, let me phrase it. There are outs, but there's walls you can kick the ball off. In futsal, no walls. It plays like normal soccer game. But if some of them are still here for the World Cup, we get them on the team because some of our fitness up. Had some injuries the last couple of years. 2 years ago, I was recovering from ankle surgery. Last year, we had a couple of other injuries for people. I had a bung ankle too, so that didn't help. We don't expect to win, but we just like to put on a good showing. And that's the plan always, to play well, get a win. Last year I think we played 4 games, didn't win it. We just played flat out terrible. We had a goalie from Australia who supposedly was good. He's my friend. He was not good. Then we had Tony Hashem. I don't think he's watching the stream, but Tony Hashem was terrible. We had Shane Warne's son, who's supposed to be actually pretty good. He scored out, I think it was against the US. I think Donny was in goals actually, but he scored our only goal that match through Donny's legs. No, I think we got 2 goals that game, but they beat us like 12-2 or something. They crushed us. But he got a goal through Donny Peters' legs. And supposedly he plays pretty high level back home. I just think he was like shy. I just felt like he was really shy. Man, we had one guy that just came out of blue, Adrian Attenborough, I think his name is. High stakes cash game player and Tony player from back home. He was really good, but he was rusty. He didn't play all summer. Like, that's the thing. We got mad at some guys like Tony and Shane Watson because they didn't practice. We tried to get practices going. We wanted to not be embarrassed, and we were embarrassed. So, if our friend James can bring some players, we'll get some games in, we can get rid of these guys that just, want to be part of the team. And Brent Harrington, who's in this league, high five, he played, I think, with us too. He plays soccer back home. He played with us during the season a little bit. He's like me, a little bigger, but still runs around and puts in effort. He was a little rusty too. I'm playing 3 days a week. He was not playing at all, but he had some skills. But yeah, Team Australia, we're looking forward to it. Hopefully, we've had the toughest draw ever here. Brazil, America, Germany. We had all the tough draws, and there's 2 American teams. So there's one very good American team that's got, Donnie in it and Jeff Gross and Byron Caveman and all those guys. And then there's the other American team that, no offense, a bunch of no ones. We never get them. Why can't we get them? Why can't we get, I don't know, who else is bad? Is there a Team New Zealand? Can we get Team New Zealand? Just give us a chance. Let's get some wins. Let us get into the next stage. That's the plan. Looks like Grumpy has rejoined us. He must have just gotten into Reno. A long 7-8 hour drive. Now he's back. Looks like I'm locked for 7. We are going to raise it up. Raz. Ace 10-7. We're running a bluff here. We're going to bet. We're just going to fire away. Get the 10-9 draw. She doesn't know that. It could be Ace 7 smooth. Looks like Faith has picked some chips up off the other boys. I gave some away. On the other table, Rip Marty 6,400, Donnie Peters 4,500, Grumpy 991. Need to lose one more, make that final table. It was probably going to happen in like 15 minutes if Grumpy didn't come back. Let's just check. What are we playing? We're playing Raz. We would have gone into stud. He would have anteed. Stud high low, he would have anteed. No limit hold'em. There is no antes yet. So no limit. Oh wait, is there no? Then he would have gone PLO, no antes. Deuce a 7 triple draw would have been 61-20 in 50 minutes. 15 minutes, sorry. That would have hurt him. Limit hold'em. That would have hurt him. On my high low, that would have hurt him. Raz, so he would have been gone pretty quickly. We had a pretty good hand here. Ace deuce 3-4. Got no action. We got a call. We got a call the complete. That's about it. To me, that's no action. Remco saying being fat is not an injury. I actually had a bung ankle. I had rolled it. I rolled it the day Ben made that dealer's the 8-game final table when he took 4th for a lot of money. This is a pretty embarrassing story, but we were at his car in the Rio car park. He was heading to the airport after he busted to go home. He's like, what are you going to do now? I go, I'm going to go play some 2040 mix or whatever's going. So I started walking back to the Rio, and I'm walking through the car park. He was down parked as far away as possible. And I stepped in a pothole. I swear you not, I'm such a retard. I stepped in a pothole, rolled my ankle. And fuck, it killed. It was so painful. And I walked maybe like 30 more feet, and I just like, no, I think I might have done some damage. I hobbled back to the car, got in the car, called Leanne. I was like, Leanne, I need a bucket of ice. Coming home. Got home, iced my ankle. It was sore for like 3 weeks after that. Or whatever it was until the thing. And the 2-3 days leading up to the World Cup of Vegas, it just wasn't looking good. I got some like Achilles calf massages. I thought I had to like loosen up, didn't work. The day of the World Cup was on a Sunday. I had to take Jaden to her soccer class in the morning, like 10 a.m. in the morning or something. And I was wearing like the loosest pair of shoes ever. I was wearing Nike Rush Runs. If any of you don't know that, casual sneakers. Basically, yeah, casual sneakers. That's all you need to know. And it was the last class of the program we had paid for. They do 10 weeks of classes. The last class, a pair of fives here, but there's 5 dead. And fold it. The last class is normally kids versus parents. And I know Jaden was like, come on, come play. And I was like, no, I got a bum ankle. She told her coach. And I was like, let me try. I went on the field. Felt really good. I dodging little kids, doing little stuff. Scoring goals on Jaden, rubbing in her face. And then I went back home and I iced it. I strapped it up, took some pain pills, went out and played. And I felt pretty good. Once I warmed up, if it was took me like 30 minutes to warm up. And then I think the pain relievers kicked in. I think the everything kicked in. Maybe I just lost feeling in my ankle and that's fine. But I was fat, but that wasn't on my injury record. But thanks for saying that. I'm trying to book a prop bet actually. Talked to one of our friends we also play mix with. He was interested. Problem is, the kid, he weighs 190 and he thinks he's fat. He says he's like he's normal working out in shape weight. He used to play basketball, he said, was 165. He's got to lose like 30-ish, depending on what he weighs in. And I want to lose like 30-ish. I probably want to lose more. But 30-ish, 30 versus 30, it'd be a good bet. He would have to get odds. His 30 would be harder than my 30, right? Yeah. But we wanted to start. He was like, let's start now. I'm like, no, I'm going to Edmonton. There's no chance. And I got the World Series. There's no chance I can. I try and eat healthy during the World Series. It's not possible. I eat American Dave. I go bring snacks. I bring lots of water, jerky, so I don't have to buy chocolate and whatever. But man, when Mickey Duff goes, let's go eat sushi, you go eat sushi. When someone's like, let's go get Chipotle, you go get Chipotle on dinner break. It's hard. So after the World Series, when I want to start, and I got like 6 months until I go back home to Australia. Drop all this, take the kids to the beach, maybe have some rock hard abs. No chance. Maybe I'll have some. Wait, as I'm talking about weight loss, let me just have a sip of my Roberto's. My soda brought to you by Roberto's Taco Shop. Greatest chicken nachos in the world. Any of you guys been to Roberto's? I love Roberto's. Best chicken nachos I've ever eaten. $6, big container. Really good. No beans. No beans. My wife laughs at me. My wife is Mexican. For you guys that don't know, she judges me for liking Roberto's. She introduced me. She says, Roberto's good. Try it. I was like, no, I don't want to try it. Tried it. Loved it. Never going back to Taco Bell or Del Taco. Obviously not about restaurants because obviously Mexican restaurants are really good. There's this one near us, Lindo Michigan, has some good food. Pretty funny actually. I went there with Leanne's sister, brother-in-law, her dad, their dad. And why can't this be started hard alone? We've got a bit of a hand developing. But we went there and they gave us all this soup. It's basically tomato soup. I was like, no, I don't want soup. It's just an Asian thing. I'm like, I don't have Asian soup. It freaks me out. So I just always say no to soup. And then my sister-in-law, Jolene, she was sitting next to me. She was like, I'll have it. I'm like, okay. And she said, no, you gotta try it though. I was like, all right, I'll try it. I tried it. It was fantastic. And I was like, this soup is the bomb. And I finished the whole thing. And then the other day, me and Leanne were about dinner, and I asked her, I was like, hey, can I order that soup to go from Lindo? She was, let me check, but it wasn't. I think it says, she probably can. She's like, if you called up, I bet you they'll charge you like nothing. But it's not like on the menu. Okay, so we got a pair of deuces. We raised the queen up, so maybe it looks like we got like the king 10. We've got the jack 10, the jack 9. So I have to bet the jack here. It's hard for her. Jack shouldn't be in her range, but the 5-6s. The 5-6-7 is the 7 is a very good card for her. I'm pretty much, I got 8s up, but like, where am I going? I got 2 of her blockers. I got the jack blocker. I am going to check call. Looks like we're at the final table. We're going to check. And we're going to call. She was calling down very line. Very line. But, you know what? We got a little lucky. My hand looks a little different than it is. Her hand looks different than it is. Remco Media, weight bet. Let's go, Remco. Let's discuss it. What do you want? How do you want to do this? The thing is, I had a weight loss bet before Remco. Had it with Brett Colson. And yeah, I know you're talking about injuries. I had an injury. And so I had to buy out. And I actually didn't have to buy out because I guess I could have healed myself in time. But I basically bought out because the money was not that big. He gave me a deal, but basically we'll going for, it was like 2K bet, and there was no punishment. Like 2K is, I mean, 2K is a lot of money to people, and it is a lot of money to me, but it wasn't punishment. So Remco, if we do one, let's talk about this after the World Series though. After the World Series, I won't be trying to get fat during the World Series. I'll be trying to stay like I'll try and just but. Let's do like $10,000 Remco. US. None of this Canadian, none of this Holland, Euro. Wait, is Holland? Let's check. What kind of money, what currency does Holland have? I'm assuming it's like Euro? Or is it like something weird like the Dutch dollar? The Euro, yeah, the Euro. The Dutch dollar. The Dutch dollar. Remco, you gotta talk to your like president. The Dutch dollar. Sounds awesome. Anyway, let's look at these. Dom Peters. First, 97.5 and 10.4 for second? What? I'm so confused by that. Second, 52.6 and 5. I don't know what that means. Alright, start hello. We're going to raise it up. Anyway, Remco. We're going to talk about this seriously. It's got to be big money. It's got to be big, big, big money. I think $10,000 is perfect, but with a kicker. I'll tell you the kicker. $10,000. Let's say we both weigh in at, I'm just throwing numbers. We both weigh in at 250, and our aim is to get to 210. Okay, that's reasonable. If you get there first, you win 10,000. Obviously, if we're different weights, it'll be percentage, but you get to 10,000. I mean, you get to 220 or whatever I said, 210. You win 10,000. But instead of me just quitting, if I also get there by the time limit, then I win 8,000. So effectively, like let's say you get there so quickly and I'm just like, oh, fuck this. Well then, Do I want to lose 10,000 or do I want to lose like 2,000? I'll fight to get there. You know, I think it gives you a chance, both people, to still achieve their goal. But if you get there, you still win something. Because, I mean, there's supplements, there's maybe you hire a personal trainer, maybe you take steroids, I don't know. There's going to be stuff you need to cover, and you have to still win something. Alright, we're going to start a high-low hand developing here. When he's just betting, Donnie check calls the 9, bets the 8. 6-7's there. We've got a live low. I think it's good if we get it. We are going to take one off here. Hope to catch the 4, the 5. We caught the 4. Now we have outs to the wheel. But his hand is pretty... Ooh. I mean, I guess a 5 will win, right? So I guess we're kind of free rolling him effectively. If he's got 7-6, we can't lose. So we're gonna raise it up, try and beat that 5. We did not catch it, but we did improve our low. We're gonna bet. We're only betting to hope he folds. It normally never works. It didn't work. He had 9s up. He had 9s up twice. 9s and 8s and 9s and 5s. So Remco, if we're serious, I think he's saying no chance start now for the weight loss bet. I can't, man. I can't do the World Series. I can't do it. There's no way I can be focused for that long. He gives you too much of an advantage. You should eat a lot now. You should eat a lot. Beef up the weight. We'll get to like July 17th. Start August or something. Make it like August to whenever. You know, if you want to go long, when you're long. When you're short, you know, do something fun. Donnie's like the Dutch dollar. The Dutch dollar sounds cool, man. The Dutch dollar. Or like, I wonder what the Dutch word for dollar is. Like, danker? Let's have a look. The Dutch word for dollar. Dutch word for dollar. How do you say dollar in Dutch? Here's a list of words you may be looking for. Dutch words for dollar is dollar? That doesn't sound right. What kind of crappy website did I go to? Wordhippo.com. I think it's just dollar. Remco, can you confirm? Yeah. Alright, we got the 4-8. What are we playing? No limit holder? You just 3x it, Will? God. Will, if you're watching the stream, respond to my DM. Maybe I missed his answer because I was talking so much. I'm going to fold the 6-3 hearts. Where are we sitting right now? Are we sitting, looks like we're sitting 5th in chips, yeah. 5th in chips. We need a lot of help with, yeah, Will O'Connor's big time in me. He does my Twitter DMs. Now he works at Poker Central. Along with Remco. Look at them, both sitting up. They're colluding up there. So it was like collusion here. Yeah, I need all the help I can get. So you guys should let me collude because I need help. Alright, guys. Let's get serious. Let's get serious. We are currently sitting 5th in chips. No, we're down to 6th. Faith. Ah, bastard. That's alright. We're playing no limit hold'em. Then we got some PLO. Then we go back to deuce to 7. We got a chance, guys. we're currently equal. My best finishing position was 6. But there was only 8 of us, so it doesn't really count. We need an in the money finish. In the money. Oh, I know what I get it now. What Donnie was saying about the points. Let's pull up the points. I can't go back that far. He said it was something 50 points for, I don't know, whatever. I got confused because of money. There's money and points. If I could bring the... Why can't I bring him back up? That sucks. Oh well, it happens. My chat box is just playing up. Now I can't even read whatever's... Remco, we were... Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of this table. Sorry guys, give me a sec. I didn't even realize that the other table's on the stream. Second table gone. Sorry guys, apologies. You know, obviously I don't make the final table that often. I'm such a fish. Alright, we got the 8-9. We got Matt limping in. Open limping. Middle position. What are you open limping there, Matt? You got the Jack 10? The Jack 10 off? So we are going to check. We're going to... You know, we're going to flop Jack 10. Well, Jack 10's going to hang. I was hoping we would flop Jack 10, 7. And get all in. We're not getting anything all in. I mean, if he has the Jack 10, I pretty much called your hand and called the flop. It must be nice. Dutch Gilders. I have to read this. Remco says, dude, we pronounce English words like they're supposed to sound. I think Americans in Alabama have a harder time understanding your dingo language. That's not nice. And for what it's worth, we used to have Gilders, Dutch Gilders. Am I pronouncing that okay? Dutch Gilders? I don't know. Alright. We completed the small blind with the, you know, the Jack 10, 8, 6, 1 suit. Pretty good hand. Flop top pair. We flopped a straight draw. Trips on the board hurt. We gotta lay it down. He open lipped again. Man, I might change the, I might give you PLO as your best game. What do we think? Is PLO your best game? I don't know, I'm guessing. Maybe I just feel like PLO might be it. I gotta get you in the, I gotta get everybody in the best and worst games. Let's have a look. Let's pull them up. What are they again? Best game. Best player. Worst game. Worst. How accurate do we think these are, guys? Let's look at best. No, let's look at worst. PLO, Happy Freak. I think Ben would agree. We can get Bloodlow out of PLO. Matt, do you want PLO? Respond, Matt. If you want, wait, are you even watching? Matt M89. Yeah, I think that's you. Matt, if you're watching and you're listening, respond in the chat box with what you think your best game is. At this stage, I might give you PLO. I don't really have much concrete evidence on why, but why not? This soda break is sponsored by Roberto's Taco Shop. Best chicken nachos and the beers. You know what they do? You know what else they do? They do a cheese quesadilla. $2.85, and it's like this big. No joke. Like, it's huge. At $2.85. That's like the best thing. I have not mentioned today, guys, but I am home by myself again with the kids. Caleb is currently crawling all over the house. If you guys watch my Snapchat, please follow me on Snapchat to watch the Snapchats. I know Donnie doesn't have Snapchat. Remco barely uses Snapchat. Will, I feel like Will should have Snapchat. He would be a good Will. You would be a good Snapchatter if you don't have it. Or maybe I don't follow you, or maybe you blocked me like you don't read my DMs. But he's growing all over the place. So far, he's been a good boy there with Jaden. I may need to. He's due to eat soon. I might be out by the time he needs to eat, so I won't sweat that right now. But Matt, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the chat box. What do you think? Do you want to be updated to PLO Wizard? I think that's fair. If it was who beats me up the most in each game, you would win Deuce to 7 triple draw, PLO. So I'll give you. A pair of jacks. We got a pair of jacks, and we ain't holding back. Come on in, man. We would have flopped a little bit of nothing. A little bit of backdoor gut shot that missed. We lost to the SS. Uh-oh, I just got tagged by a memory. Let's have a look. Who tagged me? Jason tagged me. Throwback 4 years ago. Why is he tagging me in this? Great people. On the way. Change career paths, became close friends with one of my heroes, with one of my dreams. Somehow survived the savagery of Tim Duckworth. Wow. Savagery? That's not cool, man. I'm not savage. Alright guys, let's do this. Let's rally. Still sitting in 6th place, 2100 chips. Faith just above me, 23. Happy Freak, 3300. Donnie, 4,000 pretty much. Master of Pooh, pretty much 6,000. And Will, 6,200. We have a bit of nothing. We're going to fold. Alright, Matt, you're getting updated PLO. Done. I'm going to do it right now. Let's have a look. Let's go into my little program. Best game, best player. Click the edit button. Bloodlow, you are gone. Gone. Master of Pooh 8, you are in. Updated. Feel free to update it in the stream, guys, if you want to check it out. I will also take any other requests to change their best worst game. You will have to be put into an advisory process first. Alright, we got the 739. Maybe on the button might do something. Faith still isn't listed in those groups. Maybe Faith wants an update. Nah. Oh, she jumped to 6. I just pressed the button on my thing. No. Doesn't matter, I don't really have much of a... I could probably open under the gun. If I open here, God, by God, it's light. I've done worse. It'd be better if it was 8-7, but... Because then if you get sticky, you could chuck the 8 and draw a wheel. 8-7-6, you can't really do much there if you get some heat. So you get 8-7-6, deuce 3, throw the 8 to draw the 4-5. It's ugh. That's the best case. That's the best case scenario. Worst case is 8-7-6, 5-3. No, 8-7-6, 5. You don't even make it. You got to draw 2 or something. That would be the worst case. I'm hoping Donny just folds or calls here so we can play a part. I don't think we're gonna defend. You know, if we were Will or Matt and we had some chips, we'd probably defend the seven deuce, draw 3 in position. Problem is, it's I only got like 11 bets, right? So 10% of my stack, 9% of my stack, 8% of my stack, something like that. That is not a good position to be in. I'm actually just gonna fold this. I remember hearing from a friend that any like 3-card wheel draw you just kind of play. Like you should 3-bet, regardless of how strong it is. And like this is one of the more weaker ones. Just to balance your 3-bet draw 2 range. And I definitely agree. But this is cash games and this is a tournament, so it makes it a little different. Especially with me being so short. Like I said, we need first. We need some money. We are 0 from 4 going, we need to be 1 from 5. You know, it's just that simple. Alright, limit hold'em. Would love to be dealt the ace-ace, the 10-10, the king-king, not the king-deuce. Alright, what do we got after limit hold'em? Where are we going to get the double from? We've got 08, Raz, start high low, NLHPLO. I think we're going to have to take a stand in pretty much any decent spot in Omaha. Raz kind of plays itself. Raz has been our tormentor the last few weeks. This might be an interesting spot right here. Faith is short like me. Just gonna lay it down. Just gonna play a bit soft, guys. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna play soft and try and get the perfect spot. I know that is very much incorrect strategy. Please don't play this at home. Maybe I can find like a king 10, an ace 8, something I can. Ace 5, I might open up. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do the ace 5 suited. Playing pretty snug, Remco. I think you should just lay your king 9 down, and he did. I'm just guessing a king 9. Faith, Matt says, Faith, who would be the biggest bird of the league? Faith goes, Tim for show. What is a bird? It's like BYRD. Am I like too old? Am I too young? Which one is it? What's this like talk? What is this? Is this an insult? I don't mind if it's an insult. I insult my friends all the time. If we can win another pot, you know, get these blinds back before limit hold'em's done, we will have a slight edge on Faith. We do have a one big bet advantage-ish. No, more like half a bet. Whatever. It's all about climbing the ladder. climbing the ladder. We need some run good. I need a haircut. That's what I need. I am actually getting one tomorrow. Ace, deuce, 10. Backdoor clubs, backdoor Broadway, backdoor wheel. Oh, that's a pretty good card. 3 clubs, any club would be it. Don't know. We just don't know. Should I raise the Queen 8 if it's folded? I think I should. We just need Faith to let it go. And she did. Back to 1907. One more, guys. Let's get one more button steal right here. I am tired. Been up late nights this last couple of days. 3 a.m.s. Up at 8, up at 9. Trying to make a couple of different videos. It's hard, man. I'm trying to teach myself how to make videos. I gotta film stuff. I gotta make sure it looks good. I don't like talking, so that makes it awkward. I gotta import. I gotta edit. I'm gonna put these on YouTube, so maybe I can show you. You guys want to see what the thumbnail that I created for the YouTube video for Mixed Feelings? I like it. I don't know if I've shown anyone, but guys, what do you think? I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna work out how I can post it. Twitch? No, I want YouTube. YouTube. Thumbnails. Twitch. Alright guys, I'm gonna try and load this up. Give me a sec, sorry, apologies. I'm gonna find it. I'll work out how to show it to you guys. Thumbnail. Twitch. Mixed Feelings. What do you guys think of that? You like? Don't like? It's gonna be my YouTube thumbnail. Got a hand from the very first one. Each week I'll switch it up and I'll put different, video or something. But yeah, that's what I created. I don't know. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Anyway, let's get back to it. Ace 3 6 King Doogie. We're gonna fold if we had. God, if the king or the 6 were different cards. If the king was a deuce or a 4. If the 6 was the deuce or a 4, maybe. Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit delayed, but tell me what you think of that thumbnail I just showed. We got MCC 2006 following on. He says, "Go Master Approved Go." I guess it's a friend of yours, Matt. Good. More people watching. It only tells you, I think, who of your friends is watching. It says 10 viewers, right? Last week we had like 18. But there's only like 7 viewers I could see their names. So I think it only the people that have accounts or more following. I could probably find all this stuff out. But yeah. I don't know. Not quite sure. Alright, we got a bit of nothing hand here. We are going to hopefully get a walk. Let's try and get a walk. Let's channel the walk gods. The Larry Walkers out there. Many guys, you remember that chant from the World Series a couple years ago? That's what we needed. Didn't get it. Didn't get the Larry Walker. Another little terrible hand here. So we are going to fold. Even in the big blind, we would have folded. It looks like we have 6-3. Yeah, we did have 6-3-7. One heart. We got the nut high. We got a low. Unfortunately, it's nearly impossible for us to scoop the low. And we're going to chop it up. They are going to chop it up. Nice hands, gentlemen. Nice hands. Good old King Jack 6-3. It is that's Will for you, man. What did I have? I had the Jack 7-6-3. My hand was way better. He had double flush draw. Alright, it looks like on my delay, it looks like my thumbnail just went up. See what you guys think. See what kind of I know what I want to do to it. I know that I want to like superimpose my head body on it, making like a funny face, like being like, oh god, if I like lost, if I win, maybe I can celebrate. Unfortunately, my Photoshop skills are not that good yet. I can basically take the eraser around myself. If you go to, if you guys just scroll up, if you scroll up, you'll see the channel art I added to the Twitch page. The YouTube one, if you go to my YouTube channel, which is a video going up tonight. Actually, it's probably going to go up tomorrow. I don't know. Whatever. It's bigger and there's more stuff on there. The Twitch one's weird because you got to like, you'll see if you just change the size of your screen, like if you just make the, Chrome or Internet Explorer or Safari or whatever you're using, make it smaller, it changes the image, so it's kind of pointless. It's kind of annoying actually. But the YouTube one is set, and I like the YouTube one. I think Donnie could be bluffing here. I could 3-bet, but my stack, I just don't think it's a smart decision yet. Oh, that's right. Someone just mentioned the UNC Gonzaga game. I got like really badly rickrolled today. I don't know if any of you else saw it, but one of our friends, Harley Stuffmaker, shared it. It was basically a live stream for the final game, the game between UNC and Gonzaga. But the trick was, it was actually a live stream of someone playing, I'm assuming, an older version of like NCAA basketball, like a college basketball game. I know it hasn't been out for a while. Yeah, that's the best. That's what I think. So they were playing. It was Gonzaga versus UNC, and the graphics, because it was on Facebook, the graphics looked dead real, and I fell for it. I was like, oh. And I checked the game. I'm like, wait, the game's not even on yet. Idiot. But they got me. They got me. I'll give it to them. It was like a, fake Sports Center site. Now, this is going to be an interesting spot here. With the 4 bringing in, if Donnie folds, the problem is her stack size. With a 3 to a 10, they do say you got to go with the 10 in res. So if she does go, I think I'll go too. But we got one low, so we're not in the worst shape. That's a pretty bad card. I'm going to pair the 10 when he's going to have to knock. That's probably the worst card in the deck. King, Queen, Jack, that's fine. 10? Ugh. Pair the 6? I could bluff. What do we got next? Start high. We really need a pot here. We're back to being... Well, we're up by literally half an ante. quarter of an ante over Faith. So we definitely need some help, guys. We need some help. We need to win. We need the win. We keep getting these jacks. It's not going to help us. A little pot developing here. Probably going to see a fold now, yeah. And Remco takes it down. Remco, I think this is his third consecutive final table, I think. And he is currently... Where are you sitting, Remco? You are currently 5th. And since Bloodnose not here, you haven't passed Ben yet. You need 8 points to pass Ben. So you need a second, effectively, right? Yeah, you need second so you get the bonus points. So Remco needs second. If Master of Pool takes second, he might take the lead. I've already forgotten the points. I'm terrible. Terrible. We're going to go with this hand, I think. Ace 6-3. We've got a 4 dead, a 7 dead. But we've got the ace 6 covered, so... We need a win. We need to win a pot, so... Can't sit back. We just have to catch good. Sounds easier than it is. That's pretty good. It doesn't know we have a 3. That king hurts, but she's stubborn. She might be... Nope, doesn't peel. Thank you. Well played. Got Faith down to 700. I'm up to 18. Happy Freak 22. Donnie 6,000. Monster of Poop 6,000. Will 7,400. We are in stud high. We might got 110 dead. I don't know what this was. Folds to us, we are going to complete. We got 3 high cards over whatever Faith has. She's probably just going to get it. We're just going to get it in. We're going to see if we can run good. What you got, Parent 9? We've got 3 overs. We'll take that. We hit a king. We're in the lead. Just going to watch her hand. I'm going to watch her hand. She needs a deuce. We knock her out. Pair of 3 kings. We make 3 kings. Faith is gone. Up to 5th. We're going to do it, guys. We're going to do it. Ace 6, 8. 1 ace dead. I'm going to let this one go. We have earned ourselves 1, 2, 3 bonus points so far. But, like I said, yes, I am. I am wearing the Sucker Championship top, Dunny. You did notice that. Yeah. This is an old one, too. Winter 2014-15. Is that right? Yeah, winter 2014-15. I'm in my bum clothing today since I was at home all day. Had a shower, put my tracksuit pants on, put my bum t-shirt on. Don't even look nice for no one. Didn't do my hair, just left it. My bum. That's what happens when you have kids. You don't even leave the house. Take them to school, come home, pick them up from school. That's it. Tough life. Alright, still in stud. Nothing hand again. We have leapfrogged Remco though. We are currently 4th out of 5. Long way to go. We definitely need a double. Saying the obvious, but we need to put us... We need to be in position where we can pressure some people. It's not possible pressuring people with 2,700 chips. It's less than starting stack, right? What do we start with? 3K, right? Or 5K? 3K. I'm below starting. Just grinding it down. Grinding. Alright, we got 3 diamonds. 7 dead, diamond dead. All our straight cards are dead. Hard for Remco to defend light though. So if Donny folds, we are going to complete. But he doesn't give us a chance. He steals it before we can steal it. Couple blockers dead. I mean, that we still have a good hand. We can rep, but the chance that these guys have something to continue with is a lot higher. Well, we want to get in the good spots. This King Queen 6 I don't think was a good spot, but it looks like it might be. You know, when Remco's tanking, he probably has air, complete air. Because if he had King Jack 10, he doesn't even think, he just raises. He has like Jack 7 5. He like goes, shit. Should I do it here? What happens if Will pulls the trigger and makes it and raises me back? You know? I think he didn't have it. But problem is Will had to do stuff, I think. So it's hard for him to represent much. It's like Dutch Boyd is streaming. Anyone watch Dutch Boyd on Twitter? On Twitch? I think I need to change the purple in that thing. I'm just talking to myself, guys. Alright, limit, stud, high, low. Where was this hand? Like, one hand too late. King, Queen, 9, 1 suit. King 4 versus 10-7. King, Queen 4 versus Jack 10-7. Both players going to slow down here, start high, low. Both got good cards. It's going to be a battle of 1 pair v 2 pairs or something around that. Donny's trying to find an 8 on 7th. Can he find it? He's tanking. He bets that he has the 8. He's got it. Nice catch, sir. Good fold, Will. 2 pair was no good. Donny caught it. Stud high would be a good spot. Two stud high hands in a row after a game change. It's kind of how it goes. After this game, we're going to switch to no limit hold'em. This is no limit hold'em and PLO, and then back to do 7. This is where it's going to get. This is where it's going to get funky. Something's going to happen. All right, let's look at this hand. It's like pair versus. Oh, when he checks the river, it's a pretty iffy hand, but looks like Master of Pearl doesn't make 2 pairs. So. Looks like Remco 1900 in chips. He's in the tank here or something. Maybe he's got like a 7-5-4. He's worried about the 2 cards behind him. There's a 4. I think Will had a 3. Can't remember. But he catches a good. He might have paired up. Good card for him either way. That's another good card. He is not going anywhere. He could easily just have 1 pair though. He have 4 5s. 3 ace. He got made 8 low. He can make a high here. Does not make it. I'm going to chop it up. But yeah, he got the 8-7-3 to start. He had 2 low cards behind him. He was very iffy. He knew he had to take a stand. He took it. It worked. Oh well, you chopped the handies. And looks like Master Pooh just had 1 pair. Split queens. Yeah. When you get those split queens against short stack, most people are just gonna Throw the chips in. So let's go. Good run out there for Matt. Ace deuce 4 5. Takes one off Will to just giving one up to him before. We are getting guarded. King 10 4, no good. I think Master Pro might have missed a bet here. And another bet maybe. Now he slow down. Might get scooped. Let's have a look. Now he leads out. He caught the deuce. That's dirty. Dirty river. Wonder what Will had. He had a pair of jacks. He make jacks up. No, oh, he had a flush draw and yeah, just the flush draw and jacks. So this hand here, I am playing in some way or another. I think Donnie should always complete here. I'm just gonna. I don't need to. I don't have a hand yet. 3-door flush. Interesting. Got one more. Catch low heart. Terrible card. Terrible card. Bad run out there. And now I am 5th. Dead loss. In chips. And another King 10 rag hand. Let's look at these starting hands we've had. 8-6-5, we lost. King 10 4, fold. Ace Jack 4, fold. 6-9-3, fold. Jack 8 Queen, fold. King Queen 9, fold. 10-4-3, fold. King Queen 6, fold. King 7-6, oh that was stud. But we okay, what do we got here? 2-6, 3-4. Where's our fight? Give us an ocean. Give us the ocean, guys. King 10 no good for that high, surely not. Surely not. Looks like we're getting a game change. We already have it. No, we got it. Another one. Hold on. Alright, guys. This is it. Pair of 7s. Not folded. Alright, let's do it. We're all in. We got pocket 7s. We got 11 bigs. We were hoping for a king queen type of hand. We got ace king. We got a race. Looking good. Keep it low. Alright, pair the board. Pair the board. We win. We double. 3,600. We are up to 4th place. Take a nice pot of Dummy Peters. Nice double there, guys. We now have 24 big blinds. We're in a good spot. Told you. Cadillac. Cadillac. Wait, is that how you spell it? Oh, chat there's. Chat to say while I'm on what sounds like. How's I spelled it wrong? So we'll ignore that. Alright. Looks like me and Remco are gonna get busy. No limit hold up, followed by PLO, deuce to 7, triple draw. We're gonna find a winner soon, guys. Trust me, we are final. Should I defend the 6-7 from the big blind? Let's take a quick poll. It is my favorite hand. 6-7 of diamonds is my exact favorite hand. We got 1 diamond. We got the 6-7. We're gonna call. We flop nothing. All black. 5's okay. We need like the 8. The king needs to be the 8. We check. He bets. We fold. Bet fold. Bet fold. Bet fold. We did not get what we needed. We took a chance. We are now down to 22 big blinds. Ish. 22 big blinds ish. And I think we're gonna fold. We were gonna raise it up from a small one. Like I said, we're gonna get busy. We would have flopped nothing yet again. We would have flopped backdoor Broadway, backdoor wheel, backdoor clubs. It's just all backdoor. As I say in Australia, Greek style, backdoor. You guys might be a little young, a little naive to understand the reference. Any Greek people watching? No. So Faith is not watching anymore. Busted her. She's gone. She's gone. She was not interested in hanging around. Hanging around. I think it was yesterday, but Remco was discussing Rounders 2 plots. I've had not a Rounders, I had a poker story that I thought would make a good movie. I think someone said it, I don't know who it was, it might have been Dunny. He said, there's no point for Rounders 2. Rounders was so good that Rounders 2 wouldn't work. And I think I agree. But the problem is if you have just a random poker movie, like who cares? Like who's going to watch it? But if someone has Rounders 2, they're like, oh, Rounders 2, yeah, I remember watching that back in whenever, and I got to, that's how I learned to play poker. So that has the draw. But if you write the story good enough, it's hard though. I don't know, what would be a good Rounders 2 story? What's popular in poker right now? Macau. You could do South America. If you did South America, it's very much like that Justin Timberlake movie. What was it called? The Gambler? I think they went to South America. Very online poker base. So Macau would work. High stakes Macau poker games. Maybe he gets caught in some triad stuff. Tries to escape Macau through Hong Kong. He's on the ferry from Macau to Hong Kong, and he sees some triad members sitting on the other end of the boat. So he's, running around the boat, and then finally it pulls in and he escapes them. That could work. But then what's the point? Like, maybe his point, instead of the World Series, or whatever the goal was for McDermott in Rounders was, you could do, what's it called? The Triton Super High Roller? That's the goal. It's not popular enough. It needs to be like the Aria 300k or the one. Oh, you could do Monte Carlo. Rounders 2 set in Europe. Somehow he has to go from being. What did he finish with in Rounders? 3 stacks of high society or something? Finish with 30k. So how does he go from 30k to playing $1 million tournament in Monte Carlo? Like without the easy way of like playing the main event, winning 8 million, or playing a 5k and winning a couple 100,000 or something. That's not fun. Has to be like something really to get people in, really degenerate. Like, God, I can't even think. Online poker, gambling, drug. There's all kinds of ways. Get him to play, and you end the movie with him getting a seat in the Monte Carlo, whatever, it's a $1 million buy-in. You could have Bill Perkins in there. You could have Guy. You could have a lot of you have a lot of different people. You would need to bring in poker celebrities, poker players as a celebrity, as themselves. Daniel Negreanu has to be Daniel Negreanu. Phil Ivey wouldn't be in it. Phil Ivey would have to be Phil Ivey. Bill Perkins you could get in. Guy you could get in. Who else would be a good character? No Johnny Chan. Fuck that guy. No Johnny Chan. We could bring in. We need a Euro. Who's the Euro? You could have some. Oh, Russia. You could have. Maybe he gets in trouble with the Russian mafia. Bit of Tony G. Bit of Jeff Lissandra. A bit of Igor. I don't know who else. Whoever Russian that can. I don't know. Get him in trouble. He gets in trouble with playing those games, playing too big. Russian taking the Monte Carlo. I don't know. I think Macau works better. Macau's fun. I just don't think the appeal is big enough in Macau. A Macau-based storyline. Vegas is always the winner. You could easily do Vegas. It plays the 100k, which is more reasonable to get in. Degens everything, plays some craps, plays some satellite, plays cash games and tries to run it up. Look at this 6 Doogie, wrong game. Tries to run it up. Donnie says, don't need a rounders 2, don't ruin a great thing. Yeah, exactly. Now, if they want to continue with Tilt, I'm in. Tilt was a TV show, right? I don't think I liked it from memory. I can't remember. Maybe I need to go back and watch it. I'm sure Donnie has the box set, right? So we raise kings up here. With the king and club blocker, we flop top 2. 2,300. If we pot it here, 6, it's going to take us to 18. We can nearly get it all in. I think we have to. We've got kings, got the 6-9. And we're going to win this pot. But the rounder story is all about struggle, 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 get on top. How about the other way? How about it's just like on top, crush, crush, final table, win bracelet, crush, 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 loses it all, takes his shot. Just like when you don't think the ending's coming, he buys in the 100k, he busts, third hand, aces into kings, king in the window, rebuys. He's got like 30k left after the rebuy. No, let's say he's got like $110,000 after the rebuy. Alright, so he's in for 2 bullets. Fires again. Gets in the end of the rebuy period. You play that a crazy hand where he like turns quads, go rivers, bigger quads or something. He busts and he just buys in once more. He's left with $10,000. Right, plays, and then he gets to the, not to the money. Don't bubble because bubble's too obvious. You get to like whatever. Let's say they play top 7. Let's say he makes the final table, and he's like 3rd in chips. So it's like, yeah, he's set. And then, like, he loses a massive putt to like a Bill Perkins amateur. Then he loses another putt to like the Phil Ivey reg, and then he loses another putt, and then he just gets it in good out. He's down at $10,000. That's case money, 10,000. And that's when it just ends. The movie just ends. Then the next, let's say this leads to the next movie. The next movie, he's only got $10,000 left. It's perfect. And then he does the grind back up. He goes back to round as 1, but then maybe he meets his new wife. He gets to a point where he's got like a good amount of money. And then he's like, you know what? I'm not going to be stupid anymore. And just become family man. You know, that could work. But that's a 2-part movie. That's like, if the first one fails, then you're not making the second one. That's if you go down the rounders track, and I don't think you should. You should have something totally new. I don't know. My Rounders is still one of my favorite movies. And don't judge me, guys, but I love Lucky You with Eric Bana. That came out when I was like 21, 22. And he was such a DJ. He was so bad with money. And I felt like that was me. You know, anger issues, stuff like that. I was like, this is me. This guy's me. That's why I love that movie so much. And I think I liked it how how he was entering casinos through back entrances and stuff. I was like, this is cool. This is like, you know. I think I'm a sucker just for anything, like especially since I live in Vegas now. Any TV show in Vegas on TV, I gotta watch. I have to watch. Look at this hand. Look at this sexy King Jack Queen 10-6. I just gotta watch it. Like house renovating shows, gotta watch. If it's in Vegas, you know, anything like that. I'm weird like that. All right, 6-8. That's about it. Not even gonna raise it up. Just gonna let it go. Not even gonna limp. Just gonna let it go. Now if we were with a button, we can do something. We could raise the 10-8-6. Yeah, Donnie is saying rounders 2 made today won't work anyway. Expectations will be way too high and you'll never satisfy today's poker viewer. I think it's just a different poker viewer too. I mean, what's the target? Isn't the target audience everyone that's already seen rounders now? And already, like when Rounders came out, how many poker players were there really? Not that many. But you attracted all these like young kids or 20-year-olds to go play. You know, nowadays they're already playing, so they need to watch something that's not corny. Like that's the best. It can't be lame, can't be corny. It's got to be like the one idea I have. I think would work because it's like a glimpse into real life, and the way I had like written it in my mind, it was very believable, and it had a good ending where it wasn't like, yeah, he wins. It was a very unknown ending, and the way I like. Obviously, I'm not a filmmaker or anything, but the way I imagine filming it, like made it perfectly. I'll tell you my final scene. The guy's heads up for a bracelet. And there's a big speech on like, some kind of like very roundest monologue. Look, let's get that Broadway. Ace, King, Queen, Jack, 10. Are we playing Archie? No, we're not. Triple Draw High? No. Omaha? No, fault. So basically, his head's up. Now, the one thing I don't like about poker on TV is that like they just have random chips, like random colored chips, and they're all the same. That's not how poker works. Green is this much, red is this much. And even when people are playing poker and supposed to be poker players, their chips are just all over the place. And it drives me insane that that if they were playing poker for real, their chips wouldn't be like that. So anyway, these two guys are heads up at a WSOP final table. And he's doing this monologue, and as he's doing this monologue, the camera is like panning around the table at like above rail height. And all the chips are stacked normally. It's WSOP final table. Think about it. These guys know what they're doing. Making the monologue, and then the main character, where the camera starts behind, he raises from the button. Camera slowly pans, gets to the other side of the guy, now the other guy's the opponent's in shot, and he goes, raise, and he raises it back. He 3-bets, like whatever. Let's say first guy makes it like 100,000, guy makes it like 325. Okay, let's do it. Got the ace 5, and I ain't holding back. Because I'm all in, man. Got the ace, and I ain't holding back. Ah, no! Let's get that 5. Let's get a chop. Let's get a bit of love. Let's get another jack. Hey-ya! 5th it is, guys. 5th it is. Alright, let me finish my story. Then we're going to close the stream. Pans the other side, got 3-bets, makes like 325. It keeps going, the monologue's still going, The crowd's like, if you guys have been around final tables, the crowd's like, ooh, they see a 3-bet, they're like, ooh, but then they see a 4-bet, they're like, ooh, like all in, oh, Comes back to the main character, and the main character, he's just looking at him, he goes in the tank, he's think. And then he just gets some chips, he pulls some chips, he doesn't even say anything, he just pushes them out. You can tell it's big, he makes it like 800, so people counting like, oh, 800,000. Fold, goes back to the other guy. He goes, I'm all in. And he has less chips. He has physically less chips, and he has monetarily less chips, because you got to sell both ways. For the poker player that knows that the greens are 100k and the reds are 25ks, they'll count them. Like, people are weird like that. They'll count. Oh yeah, he has more. But for the people that aren't poker players, they'll like see. Oh yeah, he has less physical chips than the other way. So he goes all in. Camera pans back around now to the hero, and then he basically finishes his monologue and goes, says something like, I don't know, like sometimes he's got to be dealt the hand. And it comes back and it zooms in on his hand. He's holding it like a normal poker player. And he just squeezes it. Not like this. Not like when they go like this and they put 2 cards up like retards. Like he squeezes it properly, and it's like 2 aces. And then the guy goes, I call. And it's black. End of the thing. So it's like he's all in for a bracelet. Sorry, he's called the guy all in. He's got the best hand in poker. It ends. And it's just like you don't need number 2, because number 2 would be like he wins or he loses, whatever. You can go both ways. It's like a season finale. Like the writers can be like, you know what? Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Right. So that movie 2, you could choose if there's a movie 2. If there was no movie 2, it just ends. It's like perfect. You make this perfect monologue. It's like sometimes the cards speak. It's like gets aces all in. Like I think it's a good ending. But the middle bit was I have a fun middle bit. That's another time, guys. I'm out in 5th. We scored 8, 7, 6. We scored 3 points. Not good enough. We move up to 15. We overtake Donnie Peters, but obviously Donnie Peters getting more points too. We actually tied with Will, but obviously Will's going to get more points. So we're going to be stuck in 8th still, but we're going to put a bigger buffer on I punt to you. A little lostful. High 5 and 1 is 7 plus 6. But guys, 1st or 2nd is what it is, and we're not getting there. Unfortunately, next week I will not be here. I will be in Canada covering the Deep Stacks Poker Tour Edmonton at Casino Yellowhead. Who names a casino Yellowhead? I don't get that. But anyway, Casino Yellowhead. Never worked for Deep Stacks Poker Tour, so this is going to be fun. I'm working with Drew Amato as my photographer, and I think he will do a bit of blogging. I don't really know. Janine D will be up there. Tristan Wade, Chris Torina. I really never followed the Deep Stacks. I followed actually live stream. I followed their final tables, but I never really followed the tour. So it'll be interesting. Looking forward to it. I did just buy a new laptop because my guys, don't judge me. Donnie, Remco, apologies. My Mac, my 9-year-old Mac, it's gone, it's dead, it's done. Had to buy a Lenovo. Guys, what am I doing? But I didn't want to spend a lot of money. So a couple $100. I think it was $400. It's like one day's work, let's call it, plus a bit. Something to get me through Deep Stacks, get me through the World Series. I'm gonna give my Mac. It still works, but it's like it's ready to die. I'm gonna give it to Jane, and she can do her like school games on that she goes to. She has a school website she goes to do homework. So anyway, guys, I will not be streaming next week. I may play because Monday will be the final table. So unless it busts real quickly, I'll stream and play. But maybe I'll just set it up and me and Drew will just click buttons. But I'm probably going to do what Grumpy did. Register, get blind out, and hope I get a point. Maybe I can click on and watch. Click on and play a hand here and there. Until then, I have a interesting video I am currently narrating. I'm hoping to finish it tonight once the kids go to bed. Post it tomorrow. And then I have another video I wanted to put up tomorrow, but I probably won't now. Delay it to a couple of days about mixed games in Vegas. Tomorrow's one's good. You guys don't need it, but I don't think so, but it's kind of good. Do one in a couple of days, and then I'm going to put one of these I'm going to put week 1 up on YouTube. Obviously, if you're watching here, you will not need to watch on YouTube. It's more for just a bit of content. Put it up there. Yeah, whatever. But that's my plan while working in Canada. But look quickly at this final table. We have Happy Freak and Don Peters out to huge leads. 9,600 for Donnie, 9,200 for Remco. Master Rapu 1400. Rip Marty 2,900. So they're in struggle town. Donnie has not made the money yet. Remco, I think, has made the money twice. So Remco, you are the current MVP with Grumpy. But guys, it's been fun. We got 5th. Not good enough. But we're nearly there. Like I said, not streaming next week. Week after that, I'll be back. Everyone, good luck. Good luck to the final 4 in this league tonight. I am cheering for Donnie Peters. Until next time, good luck, everyone. Peace. So there we have it, guys. Another week in the bag, and we managed the 5th place finish after busting during Lemon Hold'em to the one and only Donny Peters, when my weak ace for top pair was no good against Donny's ace queen in a battle of the blinds. It would be Donny claiming his first victory when he defeated Remco Happy Freak Rinkema heads up. I might be in Edmonton, Canada for a work trip for week 6, so not sure if I'll be able to play. So until next time, good luck out there.